Hi, my name's Jonathan Hicks. I'm back at the Dice Cup, and this evening I'm joined by Dean,
Glenn,
Sophie.
and we've just finished playing Bärenpark, I think is how you pronounce it. It's by Phil Walker Harding, and it means bear park essentially, and you are building a bear park. So there's a bunch of Tetris-style tiles available in the middle at the start of the game, and you're trying to assemble them on this grid here. So at the start of the game, you just have one of these tiles, if I just show you without the stuff on, and generally you're going to have one of these pieces at the start, so you could put it in a certain place, and depending on what you cover up, it gives you extra pieces. So if I put it here, that covers up these green ones, and you get to pick one of the green tiles from this sort of section of the board here. So I could take this one, and this will be available for me to place on my next turn. And maybe on my next turn I cover up the white truck here, and that means I can then take a white piece, which will be one of these ones here. So you keep placing pieces. If you cover up an orange piece, one of these here, then you're going to get to take the big tiles. You can see a lot of these have already been taken, but these are generally worth quite a lot more points. You get points as you place the tiles and cover up more space. So you're trying to fill up eventually 4 tiles. If you have a quick look at Sophie's over here, you can see she's almost filled them up. One of the interesting things is you can't put anything on this sort of hole in the middle here, but once you've filled up one of these tiles, you get to take one of these bear statues to fill up the last little space, and they're numbered. They go all the way up to, was it 16 was the highest one? So the first person gets to take the highest number and slots it in that spot. So the faster you fill these up, the more points you're going to get. There are also little objectives which are different for each game. So in this particular game, we had to try and get 3 of the panda tiles, 6 green tiles next to each other, and this means you had to try and complete 2 of the tiles simultaneously. So you kind of have to fill them all up and then put that one missing piece in to try and complete them both at the same time, and you're getting extra points for getting those. So you fill up your 4 tiles. You can arrange them however you like. You can see Glenn's gone for an L shape. Dean's gone for a T shape, but then you're just counting up all the points and all the tiles, plus any bonus scoring you got, and whoever has the most points wins. Right, what do we think?
I quite like it. It's a light, fun game that's actually got more to it than it looks. You're going to do better the second or third time you play as you work out sort of the way you want to play it and what the points score for. But yeah, it's a nice light filler I think it's got replayability.
Okay, Glenn?
I really enjoy this game. I think it's really simple to learn, simple to play. It gets more complicated the more strategy you want to add to it. I love it because it's competition without being confrontational. And yeah, the replayability is definitely there.
All right. Sophie?
Yeah, I thought it was a really good level and a good pace on it. I think these bonus tiles gave a bit of structure to the game, and they were probably quite important. It might be a bit less interesting without them. It felt like a really good level, like I almost finished at the same time as other people. Everybody was quite close at the end, so it wasn't like anybody ran away with it. And it's got really nice attention to detail. Every single tile is different, even if it's topologically the same. All the little bears are there, and if you like that kind of thing, it's lovely.
Okay, rating out of 10?
8.
All right, Glenn?
8.5.
Oh.
I think I'd give it a 7.5, just because it is relatively light and filler, and I prefer more complex games.
Okay. Yeah, it is. I'd say it's a family weight game. It's perfect for playing with families. There's enough to keep the gamer interested, but you could certainly play this with kids, trying to fit the shapes in. They're not going to do as well as an adult, obviously, but they'll certainly enjoy themselves. The artwork is lovely. As Sophie says, you really feel like you're building a bear park. There's lots of nice bears. You've got polar bears and koala bears and all kinds of different sorts of bears in there. The Tetris style element of it, I really enjoy. And there's lots of nifty little things, like racing to complete the tiles, to fill in the bear statues, to get their points there, and the objectives. I think this is a really solid package. Phil Walker Harding is a great designer, I think. I'm a big fan of his, and he certainly hit a home run with this one. I'd be on an 8.5 out of 10 as well. All right, thanks very much. That was Bärenpark.